How are we, lads? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. My name is Nick from Australia, and welcome to the Nick from Australia YouTube channel. I hope everyone is doing well on this Thursday night here in New South Wales in Australia. And joining me is content creator, Warriors NRL Fanatics up there in Queensland. Hello, Warriors NRL Fanatics. How you going, mate?
Yeah, I'm doing great, Nick. It's actually good to be back on here. It's good to be back on your channel. I know it's been a long time, but yeah, looking forward to previewing the game. The Australian-England Ashes series coming up, first game this weekend. So yeah, it's going to be good actually. It's been a while since the last Ashes series, I believe. I think it's 2003 or something like that. I think it's quite a while ago, but should be interesting. I know Australia are hot favourites to win the series, but yeah, just keen to see how England go in this game, this whole series in this game this week. So yeah, it's good to be back.
Yeah, no, it's going to be fantastic. Like you said, first time since 2003 or something that we've had a Ashes. So it's going to be great. I think the last time we had an Ashes, I think Darren Lockyer was the captain of the Kangaroos.
Yeah.
So it has been a while. But before we get into it, our predictions for Game 1, which is Sunday morning for us in New South Wales, 12:30 a.m. kickoff. Obviously, 11:30 for you. So not a bad time slot for us here in Australia. Pretty good time slot. But before we go any further, I just want to acknowledge the live chat. Everyone that's watching the stream, I hope you are all doing great. G'day to CJ Moxley. G'day to Neutralizer77. G'day to Josh Sami. G'day to the great Jason Reader. Hello to Neutralizer. Hello to Rishi. He says he'll be attending the game with my wife. Well, I hope you have a fantastic time with your wife. Jope is in the chat. Everyone else that's here. Warriors Fanatics is in the chat, even though he's on stream with me. Michael, Charlie, Will, and everyone else that is watching. Look, I'm looking forward to it, man. Like England and Australia, as you know, I watch the Super League. I keep an eye on all of the talent in the UK that could make the England squad. And to be fair, there's been a couple of guys this year that have made the squad that I didn't expect. Owen Trout, who plays for the Lee Leopards. I'm a big fan of his work. He made the squad. Fair play to him. But before we get into it, I just want to know, Fanatics.
Yep.
Do you think this will be a competitive series?
Look, I mean, I hope it is. I really do. From a neutral point of view, I have well, I don't cheer for either sides, but I do hope it's a competitive series. Will it be? I'm probably going to be honest and say no, but I'm hoping I'm completely wrong here. Yeah, I'm hoping I'm completely wrong. Yeah, but I think England do have some really good talented players, no doubt about it. But look, I don't really follow a lot of the Super League. Yeah, you do as a whole. You follow it more closely, but I've seen some of the players. I've seen a few of those players and as well. So I think it'll be tricky for England to win the series, but this is a game that probably will have to win. I think if they want to be any chance of winning the series as a whole, I think they have to win game 1 more so than Australia do. I think Australia don't really have to win this first game, but if England win it, I think it's going to give them a bit of confidence. But yeah, look, all honesty, I don't think it will be. But look, I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm proven wrong. I hope they do come out and prove me wrong, England. But
the biggest concern I have with England, like, it's not the quality that I'm worried about with England. It's not. It's got nothing to do with the quality. Like, yes, Australia may look like a 4 or 5. You know, Australia may look like a 4 or 5 try better team. Like
Mm,
Australia might be better by 24 points on paper, but I think it's a bit. I think it comes down to team selection for England, what they do with the team. Like as we're live on YouTube right now, it is 9:12 p.m. in New South Wales. It is 8:12 in Queensland, and England still haven't named their 17. Like they still haven't named their side. Sean Wayne was at the press conference, which would have been last night UK time, and he said he has named his team, but he just hasn't gave it to the public. So maybe some mind games. I'm not sure, but uh,
mm.
honestly, Fanatics, I reckon Australia could win this series 3-0, but every game could be 1-12. I'll be honest, I could see that happening. I could see Australia winning by 6 points, then winning by 2 points, then winning by 8 points. Like I could see that. I could. I really could see that. Now, obviously, the England team hasn't been announced, and you know what? It might even get announced tonight while we're on air or when the stream finishes. But um, we'll go through the Australian side, 1 through to
Yep.
17, what Kevin Walters has named here. So Reece Walsh is
Mm.
at fullback. Marky Mark is on the wing with Josh Adokar. Tony Staggs and Jamet Shibasaki are in the centres. Munster and Cleary are in the halves. Carrigan and Tino are in the front row. Harry Grant's at hooker. Angus Crichton and Hudson Young are in the back row. Isaiah Yeo is at lock and the captain. And the bench is Tom Dearden, Lindsay Collins, Ruben Cotter, and Keon Kalamatangi. What do you think about that team?
Look, it's a very strong Australian Kangaroo side. You know, like I think the Australian side, you know, they can purely pick purely anyone, and you know, anyone could step up. I think purely based on the talents they've got. Yeah, like it's a very good team. You know, like I know you may have one disagreement with Dearden not being in there.
Oh, don't start me.
Yeah,
Do not start me. All I'm going to say, and I'm
yeah,
not here to rant and bitch about it, but
mm,
Tom Dearden played 2 games of State of Origin at halfback, and he was the best player on the
yeah,
field in game 3 when Queensland won the series. And game 2, he
yeah.
wasn't far off being player of the game. Dearden had 2 games at halfback, and he outplayed Cleary in both. How Dearden didn't get picked in the halves and just got a bench spot is beyond me. I would have had Dearden over Munster personally, and I know a lot of people may not agree with that, but I would have had Dearden and Cleary as the halves. I just don't understand how a guy that wins the Wally Lewis medal, plays 2 games at halfback, doesn't get picked for Australia in the starting side. I know Dearden didn't play finals, but his form at the back end was good enough to be in the starting side for Australia. But I guess that'll put pressure on Munster and Cleary to perform in game 1.
Yeah, yeah. I think obviously you know they've got like if the combination of Munster and Cleary don't work out, they can always go to Dearden. So they've already got Australia have got
Yeah.
options left, right, and centre,
Dearden
regardless anyway.
or
So
Moses,
yeah, they've
whichever
got
way they want
Moses
to.
as well. Like even
Yeah.
Moses, you know, like they can pick him. Like there's so many good. There's so much depth. Australia's got so much depth at the moment. So you
Were
know,
you
like
surprised that Shibasaki was picked over Bradman Best?
I'm gonna say no. Based
No.
on I think it's purely based on form. Like I think if you're basing it on form, like Bradman Best, I don't think Bradman Best had the best of seasons.
No, he
Pun
didn't.
intended there. I don't think he was that great, to be honest. I know the only reason why he got into the side because there was an injury. I think I think it was Staggs, wasn't it? Tony Staggs. I think that got ruled out. Pretty
No.
sure.
He's playing. Stuggs is
Oh no,
playing.
is he playing? Who got
Yeah.
ruled out?
Lomax.
Lomax, that's right. Lomax. Sure, it was another one of the other centres. Yeah, they got ruled out. So
Lomax and Coates.
right, Coates,
Yeah.
Lomax and Coates got ruled out. Okay, so
Yeah.
yeah. So I like that's the only reason why he's in there. I think purely because there was
Yeah.
an
Yeah.
injury. So not really surprised. I think Shibasaki's had a very good season. So he
Yeah.
probably
He has
deserves to
he
be
has
in
had
there.
a good year. Definitely.
Mm.
Definitely. Overall, it's a very good. It's a very good Australian side. Definitely a bit weaker in the outside backs. So
Yep.
if there's a couple injuries to the backs, then there could be some headaches. So we'll see what happens. But we'll say before England haven't named their 17 just yet. They have named their squad, but
Mm.
they haven't named. They have not named their 1 through to 17. But I'll go through their squad quickly. So I got John Bateman, AJ Brimson, Joe Burgess, Daryl Clark, Herbie Farnworth, Ethan Havard, Tom Johnston, Morgan Knowles, Matty Lees, Mikey Lewis, Jez Litton, Mike McMeekin, Harry Newman, Mikolaj Oletsky, Kai Pierce-Paul, Harry Smith, Morgan Smithies, Owen Trout, Alex Walmsley, Jake Wardle, Callum Watkins, Jack Wellesby, George Williams, and Dom Young. Still a fair squad. I guess the big question is, Fanatics, the reigning Man of Steel, Jake Connor, not selected. That's a surprise.
Yeah. Oh, I was surprised by that. I don't even know why he wasn't selected. Is it something that maybe Wayne doesn't like in
Well,
Jake Connor? I don't know. Like I know he's played well all seasons,
well,
but
there's been rumors for a while, ever since Jake Connor wasn't selected the other year. Jake Connor got the shits with Sean Wayne, and they've had, well, if you ask Jake Connor if you ask Sean Wayne, there's no feud there. But Jake Connor and Sean Wayne clearly don't see eye to eye. And if you listen to what Sean Wayne said when he selected the squad, he was asked about Jake Connor and about the Man of Steel. And Sean Wayne said he doesn't give a rat's ass about the Man of Steel because it's the system is rated differently to how the squad gets picked for England. So Sean Wayne pretty much said he don't give a shit about the Man of Steel, and he just picked the best team for the squad. Now, if he's picking on form, which it clearly isn't, if he's picking on form, then Jake Connor should be here over Harry Smith. He should be. If we're picking on form, how is John Bateman in the team over Junior December? Like, there are some selections where you just got to shake your head. Where's Cruz Leamy from Wigan? Like, yes, I think Jez Litton's the better man for the job, but you can't tell me Daryl Clark had a better year than Cruz Leamy. Like, there's no way. There is absolutely no way. So, yeah, it's crazy to me. Even Tom Johnson getting picked over Liam Marshall. That's another one where I'm surprised. But look, I still think England are named a good squad, but they're going to need to be at their best if they're going to beat Australia. Like, I guess the other question is too, AJ Brimson, we know how good of a player he is. Does he start in this team? I don't know. I actually don't. I don't think he does.
who's
I don't think.
who? who
I don't think. I
yeah.
don't think Brimson starts.
Who's the start? Who's going to start at fullback?
Well, I think Jack
For
Wellesby will
England?
be the fullback.
Yeah.
You're probably rocking a wing combination of Dom Young and Joe Burgess, I would say. And the centres, you probably go Herbie Farnworth,
Yeah, I
And
think so. Yeah.
who else they got there? Jake Wardle would be the other one, I reckon, in the centres. So again, AJ Brimson. AJ
Mm,
Brimson probably comes off the bench, if I'm being honest.
utility.
I think so, because Jake Wardle is a defensive left centre. And Herbie Farnworth's the best centre in the game, or he's up there. He's in the top three. So you got to start with those two. And then I think
Who's yeah. Who does Jack Wardle play for
Wigan.
in the Super League?
Wigan.
Wigan. Oh,
He's been involved in plenty of big games. So I'd go Wardle in the centres with Herbie Farnworth, Burgess and Dom Young on the wing, Jack Wellesby at fullback. And then halves, you got three options. You got Mikey Lewis, George Williams, and Harry Smith. I'd go Mikey Lewis and George Williams, to be honest.
yeah.
That's what I'd be doing. I'd be going with those two. And then obviously in the front row, I would probably go with Alex Wormsley and Mike McMeekin. That would be my front row pairing. I'd go Jazz Litton at hooker. My back row would be Kai Pierce Paul and probably John Bateman, I would say. And then at lock, you probably go Morgan Nolis at lock forward. And then on the bench, like I said before, Brimson's probably the Jersey 14 option. I think Owen Trout's going to be on the bench. I think Matty Lees is probably going to be on the bench. And then I would probably go with someone like a Callum Watkins, who can play back row, lock, and centre. So that would probably be my team for game one for England, but I guess we won't know until they name the squad officially. But it's a fair side still for England. It's a fair side.
Yeah. It's a shame they haven't announced your team yet.
Yeah, it's a little bit annoying that they haven't. I mean, the game is literally in about so. What are we now? We're Sunday. Oh, we're Thursday night here now. 9:30 Thursday night. The game is at 12:30 for me Sunday morning. But the game's in about 52 hours. The game's in about 50 hours, really. And England still haven't named their 1-17. Crazy. I don't know, man. I'm not sure why they haven't done it. I think they should have named this. Like, I don't think it's fair that Australia have named their team, right? And England haven't even named their 1-17. It shouldn't be allowed. They should both be announcing their squads within the hour of each other. It really should. But let's get to some predictions, Warriors and NRL Fanatics. Let's get to some predictions for the game this weekend. First try scorer. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I'm gonna say
Tough one.
tricky. Actually, yeah, no, why not? I'll go Reece Walsh on debut.
Reece Walsh, yeah.
Yeah.
I am going to go with Marky Mark on the wing. Again, also on debut for Australia. I think Marky Mark will score the first try. So that's who I'm going to select. Marky Mark. Anytime try scorer Fanatics. Who's going to score anytime?
Anytime try scorer. I am gonna go. Ooh. I'm just trying to think of the Australian lineup again. I think Marky Mark. Yeah, let's go Marky Mark anytime.
Yeah. My anytime price scorer, I'm going to select. You know what? I'll go Herbie Farnworth.
Ooh,
Herbie Farnworth for England. I
not
think
bad.
I think he can score a try. He'll be heavily involved in the game, in my opinion.
Yeah.
All right, man of the match. What do you reckon?
I'll go Cameron Monster, man of the match.
Cameron Munster.
Mm.
I will go man of the match. Oh, jeez. You know what? Um, I'll go Harry Grant. Harry Grant. I think he'll have a big game, Harry Grant. Especially, I think the England ground, and I think with it being at Wembley, I think it might suit the hookers a lot. So I'm going to go Harry Grant, player of the game. And score prediction, fanatics. Score prediction. What's the score going to be?
Yeah. I'm going to say. I'm going to go Australia Kangaroos 32 to England 18.
Wow. Wow. Okay. Bit of a high
32
scorer.
18. Yeah, I think England will give it like, I know a lot of people expecting this to be like a hiding or 40, 50, 40 or something like that, but I think England will probably come out like, I could see England scoring first, actually. I wouldn't be surprised if England score first. Wouldn't be a
Yeah.
shock, just to get the crowd into the game. And, I'm sure Australia will want to do their best to start well and keep the England fans out of the game, because if they're in the game and creates a bit of an atmosphere for the English supporters, from the English supporters. So yeah, I think Australia will win, but I wouldn't be surprised if England got off to a good start. Actually, Australia just have too much in the end. So yeah, 32 Australia, England 12 or 18. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. See, I reckon it might be a bit of a low scoring game. I don't think there's going to be a shitload of points. I think this is going to be more on the low scorer. Like I think Australia will win the first game, but not by a lot. Not by a lot. I'm going to say Australia win by 8. I'm going to go. You know what? I'll go 20-12 Australia. 20-12. So I reckon Australia will score 3 tries and get a penalty goal to get to 20. And I think England will score 2 tries to get to 12. So
Oof.
20-12. Australia 20, England 12. That's my prediction for the game. Obviously, Australia are favourites. They're paying about $1.25 on the betting odds. England are about $4. So if you reckon England can win, $4 is quite decent. But I think Australia win by about 8. I think England can win, but I just think Australia have got too many big game players. But I do worry about can Nathan Cleary and Reece Walsh will their style of football suit the smaller grounds over in the UK? That's going to be the other question mark. Can they handle those small grounds? Because the goal lines, we know how small the try lines are. They're fucking
Oh,
small. They're tiny.
God.
So we'll see. We'll see how they go. But it's going to be a great game. Looking forward to it, nonetheless. Anyway, Warriors and NRL Fanatics, thank you very much for coming on, bro. Appreciate your time tonight.
Yeah, no worries, Nick. Thanks for having me on, and it should be a really good game, and it should be a really good, very interesting series as well. I know, not a lot of people giving England a hope, and I'm sort of, not sure what England are going to produce, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, looking forward to the game. Actually, should be good.
Mate, it's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
England, I mean, the last 2 years, they beat Tonga 3-0 and Samoa 3-0. So, I mean, they swept Tonga and Samoa. So, we'll see how they go against Australia. It's going to be a good test
Mm.
for England, I'm sure. But Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Make sure you go and check out the YouTube channel of Warriors NRL Fanatics. And make sure you subscribe to mine if you haven't already. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. And see you in the next one.